to engage with me, would you like to answer one of my $1,000,000 questions? Would you like to talk to me live in the flesh? I got the open window today. I got the open time. I got a few minutes, a few moments, a few seconds. I want to give somebody the open opportunity to come into the window, sit at the table, and discuss a good conversation with me today. How you doing, Chevy? Chevy, it's about time for me to get on your case. Chevy, it's been a while, man. It's been a long time. You've been coming in, you've been coming out. We've been talking. I've been engaging with you. But you one of the ones that gotta help me take a step forward. Move forward, man. It's time this year we gotta move forward. I'm just telling you, like what we gotta do. Now listen here, Chevy. I've been noticing, and I noticed, when I was talking to the secretary earlier. How you doing? She got a black hand. Where you get that black hand from? I be trying to find that black hand to wave at people, especially at black women. Like, hey, baby. I can't find that black hand for shit in my emojis. I think the iPhones is racist. They ain't got black hands in the iPhones. I think only the Androids got black phones, black hands. For real, for real. How y'all doing? Damn Chinese don't. They ain't put no black hands on the iPhone. I think I'm gonna let the iPhone go just because of that. That's racist. Only the middle finger. That's right. Okay, Chevy, we finna get on you, man. I gotta get on you because the spirit, the Lord keep telling me it's people like you that come in a lot that hey, and we looking on the books. And last year the church was looking on the books, we looking on the financial records, and we see that you ain't paid your tithes. Chevy 26, you ain't paid your tithes, you ain't paid to the church, you ain't donated to the church, you ain't helped the cause of the church, you ain't helped me, you ain't helping Chevy. You can't just be a spectator in the audience. And you got 28s at the house. You said you got 28s now. The Lord done blessed you with 28s. You ain't made no donation toward the cause. You ain't paid your tithes to the contribution to the community for MrSnaggapuss Better Good, and we trying to help people lives. I want to you one of the ones that I want to personally send an invite to and come out for the weekend and be able to fellowship and drink some wine and dine with me and watch the strippers dance in front of us and shit. Chevy, you one of the ones I'm gonna invite to one of my all white parties when I start to blow up. Like, we're gonna have all white parties like Diddy, but mine gonna be a little different. But we're gonna have strippers there. Gonna be some shit going on in them rooms. Don't get it twisted. Don't peek your head in there if you don't want to see no dick. How you doing? Push that like button. Man, it would be a blessing, Slag. I know it would, man. Cause we gonna do it. We gonna do it the right way. We gonna do it the moral way. We just talk shit along the way. But we is gonna have strippers. Some of the ladies, some women can't walk away from their calling, from their lifelong calling. Like, I be trying to tell some women, destiny is to be strippers. Some women, destiny is to be hoes. Like, their grandmama was a hoe, their mama was a hoe. Why it ain't their destiny to be a hoe? So sometimes you gotta understand and you gotta open up the avenues for them type of women that got those special talents to be able to spread their wings and fly. You know, what do y'all think praise dancers are in churches, in the black churches? Those all them girls dance at the strip club on Saturday and Friday night, and they come to church and praise dance for Jesus, for the pastor, because the pastor they don't want to tell on the pastor coming to the strip club on Saturday night. So the pastor them hide them to come in and do praise dancing on Sunday. Now that's my grandfather did. How y'all doing? Push that like button. ain't going to pick in on the dudes. Hell no. You ain't gonna peek in on the dudes, dog. You might peek in watching the dude perform, tearing a lady up, but it ain't gonna be dudes on dudes. Well, it might be two dudes and one woman. Like, you never know. You ain't never had a threesome. You know? I had a girlfriend and she hit me with it. I'm telling her, like, why don't you go on and let's do a threesome? She was like, all right, call your homeboy. Huh? All right, cool. All right, cool. I call my homeboy. Hey, man, listen, man. I asked my girl to do a threesome and she brung you up, nigga. Hey, you want to come? Hey, he was like, hell yeah. He shot over there. Boom. We tore her ass up. What's up? You gotta know how to set the scenes. When it's two men and a woman, you gotta know how to set the scene. No time at any time. The two men supposed to be looking at each other in the eyes. No time at any time. Them the rules when it's a threesome with two men and a woman. And no time should any time one man should be looking at that other man's ass at any time. At any time. If you know how to do a threesome with two men and one woman, then you know how to follow the rules. So, like, nigga, let's do this. Let's tear her ass up. You know how to do it. Now, if a nigga do it, turn around and he throw that ass off in your face, oh hell no, nigga. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Like, nigga, for real. That's where y'all supposed to be fighting in that motherfucker, nigga. You broke the rules. You know the rules to a threesome with one girl and two dudes, nigga. If I see your eyes, we fighting. If I see your ass, nigga, we fighting. On site, nigga, on spot, nigga. So as long as you know how to follow the rules and learn how are we gonna tear her ass up and I ain't gonna look in your eyes and I ain't gonna see your ass. You ain't gonna see mine and I ain't gonna see yours. All right, then. As long as you follow those rules, nigga, we can tear her ass up together. But the moment I see your eyes, we fighting, nigga. The moment I see your ass, nigga, we fighting, nigga. But me and my boy, you tore her ass up, man. We used to tell these girls up all the time, man. This nigga, we knew the rules, nigga. So just imagine. Y'all don't know nothing about the rules, huh? You ain't never had a threesome, huh? Okay. So then my girl, after I answered her request, I said, now it's my request. I want you to go get uh your homegirl Sheila. What the fuck? Oh, you like Sheila? You wanna fuck Sheila, huh? I knew you wanted to fuck Sheila. Bitch, get out of here. See, women want their cake and ice cream and they want to eat it too. But when you ask them to do something that you want to do, and all hell breaks loose. Oh, I know you wanted to fuck her anyway. I knew you wanted her. No, I granted your wish, bitch. You gonna grant mine. Go get that bitch. You for real? You better go back and get her. Okay. Okay. See, women don't like to go get their friends and bring them in because they don't want their friends to get addicted to what they already were getting. But it never failed. My girl always know the rules, baby. I am not gonna put the dick on them like I put the dick on you. I'm not. I'm put it on them worse. Don't worry about it. Gonna tear their ass up. I like to choke the shit out of them. Rah, 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 give them rough sex. And I didn't know that was really my problem. I should have been doing soft with them, not choking them and shit. I did that shit, and they friends went crazy. Like, damn, your nigga, he's a beast. I want some more. Can I go back and get some when you ain't there? Like, they used to have that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Come on in, man. Push that like button. I ain't gonna talk about that. See, that's why I ain't having no sex right now in my life. Because I used to have too much sex when I was young. Crazy sex. Like, I think what was that? 4 women. I had 4 women at one time. Four. Was that a quadruplesome? A quadruplesome? That's what you call a quadruplesome, huh? I had a quadruple sum. I had 4 women and 1 me. 4 women, 1 me. Cocaine going this way, cocaine going this way, cocaine going this way. Like all of it led to the dick. Like I had all 4 of them sucking on it at one time. They were snorting all the way to the. I did not know I was high on cocaine, putting that cocaine on my body like that. Do anybody know what I was talking about? You say that's some next level shit right there. Yeah, well, kinda. I was on a whole nother level, wasn't I? That cocaine puts you on a whole nother, and it's just them pretty ass girls that be on that cocaine, man. Just them pretty ass girls, and it never fail. It's that one pretty ass girl that all the other pretty ass girls be watching, and they know. Like when I walked into the club, one bitch would come up and hug me every time, and after that, everywhere I go, motherfucker grab me by the hand. What's up? Let me holler at you. You got something? You got something for me? You got something for me? Where the money at? Oh yeah. Like, especially when they know you got it, but you don't use it, but you got it. You got it. You got it. They man, them girls go crazy, nigga. Whew. Glad them days was over with, man. I kind of wish they were still on though, but I'm glad them days is over with. I ain't gotta walk around with 2 pistols on me. A pistol on my ankle, pistol on my back, damn AK in the trunk, goddamn AR-15 on the passenger seat. I ain't gotta ride deep. I ain't gotta ride lawless. Nigga, I had pistols and I was ready for war. I had grenades and all kind of shit. I was ready to blow some shit up, nigga. I was selling so much cocaine, man, and doing so much shit with the money. I did not know what to do with it. Man, I had a grenade, man. I had that bitch in a chute just sitting there waiting on the day that I'd ever had to run up and grab that shoe and just throw that motherfucker at a nigga. For real. Man, I ate them goddamn pineapples and now I'm fiending for some more. Damn, really want me a blunt. I ain't got no swishes. My coffee keep getting cold. I want a cigarette. Well, I want a lot of shit and I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't. You know what? I got a goddamn blunt outside. I'm gonna go smoke it. Saying you eat the pineapple. What you mean? Miss D-Lo said she felt like she cheated. Seeing you eat the pineapple. Woo! Damn, Miss D-Lo. Now you need to tell your husband, you go buy some pineapples and just hand it to him and say, can you eat these pineapples without using a spoon or a fork and holding them right there in your hand? Can you figure out how to eat those pineapples with no utensils and don't take it from in front of your face? Like I watched a man eat a bowl of pineapples yesterday and he just held them there just like that. And he ate them like a with his tongue, like and see if your man can eat them like all of them. You gotta go all the way to the bottom and scoop the motherfuckers up like I did. Like, whoop, like I ain't gonna lie, that's really like a turn on. That's like a turn on, like practice. Like that's like a practice. You ain't never practiced to eat pussy before? Like, man, that shit good though. Tastes good. No, for real. Yeah, that's where I got those from. That's the Walmart brand, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm going right over there tonight. Man, I'm going to Walmart. See, y'all lucky I ain't got no. If I see, I'm down right now. I ain't even got no data. I ain't got no Wi-Fi. I ain't got none of that shit. When I go to Walmart, I ain't got no way. I'm just there. When I really come up, I'm gonna buy me a brand new phone from Spectrum. I gotta buy me a brand new phone from Spectrum. And give me a Spectrum phone, and then I'm give me a nice car. Yeah, I gotta find something to blow up in. I gotta find. One of my videos gotta go viral, man. Some kind of way, man. Something I gotta do something to go viral. I don't know what it takes, and don't give a fuck as long as I can. You know, I don't mind working hard for my money. I can do 100,000 goddamn haircuts as long as I can get the money to do what I need to do. It don't matter to me, man. Somebody can donate it to me. I'm gonna earn it. One of the two. I'm still gonna be able to. One day I'm gonna have a Corvette. One day I'm gonna have that land, and one day I'm gonna start building on my homeless shelter. It might not be as big as I want it to be, but if I just open up a 10-bed shelter and go out and pick up 10 people every day and give them something to eat and a place to stay and rest their head, you know, my I'm being a part of the solution. And then motherfuckers ask me, what am I doing? I'm gonna ask them what them do, what they doing. I wanted to do 300 beds, but I can only afford to do 10 by myself. So I need to collab on panel live stream. I don't know what panel live stream is. Whew. Whew. Man, a lot of the things that I know one thing. I just cannot be leaving this money just laying up here like this. People see this money and they gonna go crazy. I have several people on live stream at one time discussing a topic. I opened up the forum for people to come in on this video, but I'm very selective on who the fuck I'm gonna talk to. I don't fuck with just everybody. And if I ain't been fucking with you, if I don't feel comfortable talking with you, I ain't gonna let you come in my goddamn stream. And ain't no way I'm gonna let a random motherfucker from Korea, China, Asia, Persuasia to come in here and influence my motherfucking channel on some bullshit. How you doing? I was just talking. I didn't mean no harm. Got a brand new Dodge piece of bullshit. Well, them Dodge Rams look good as hell when they first pull off with them, don't they? Don't them Dodge Rams look good as hell when they first pull off with them? 6 months later, they be mad as hell. Them bitches in the goddamn shop. Dodge ain't shit. Dodge ain't shit. I ain't never seen a Dodge live a long time. They sure be dodging. Austin, Texas. AJ Nunez! What's up, AJ? AJ in the house. That's where you're supposed to come in, AJ. AJ in the house. AJ in the house. Y'all want to know why I'm so excited about AJ? Chevy on 26s. You want to know why AJ gets so much fucking recognition from me? Why AJ is a special person to me. AJ donated to the cause, man. AJ really want to see me move forward with my project. He just ain't talking. He said he ain't even got a lot, but if he can donate anything to it, he would. I said, man, just show me, and he showed me. Don't shit, man. Come on, man. If AJ can do it, anybody can, right? And Chevy, you've been on here for a long time. You've been, and I told you the church was checking the records, and you ain't paid your tithes, Chevy. And you need to pay some tithes, and you need to give something to the Lord. How you think the Lord gonna keep blessing you, and you ain't giving nothing back to the Lord? The Lord don't want your money. He said, give it to Snag, and then write it off at the end of the year as a donation. Yes, trying to help what I can. Thank you, AJ. God bless you. And I promise you, ain't no if to it. It's when we started, when God give me everything I need to make it happen. And when we get it this year, 2025, we speaking it into existence. That's like one of my main goals, to raise $22,000. And I need to raise this money fast. Why? Because somebody can buy this land from right under me. And I know if I'm looking at it, somebody else looking at it too. Somebody. A real estate development, like, because this is what it is. It can be developed into anything. So somebody looking at my land right now, and I need to get this shit. And I've been looking at it for over a year. So I was looking at another piece. The piece I really wanted, it was cheaper than that. It was like $15,000. That motherfucker sold. So now I gotta focus on this piece of land and really try to get it before it's too late. If I don't get it, then I'm gonna have to wait on another piece of land to come, where the zoning is right. You got to make sure the zoning is right. It's in the right area. You don't want to be close to too many. You don't want to be close to no mountains. You don't want to be. You got to understand the elements of the desert or the wild. Like, you got to really know where you want to put this at. Like, and I know where I want to put it at. It's like really 30 minutes away from my barbershop, straight down this street. So if I can get this land, I won't be that far away from it. I won't be that far away from it. And and I tell you, man, it's a lot of things that I need to do to get my homeless shelter going. First, I need 2 buses. I gotta buy 2 buses. 2 bus. I gotta buy 2 buses. I gotta buy my buses for my drop off pickup, my safety buses for my drop off pickup locations. You know what I mean? And when I pull up at the mall to pick my people up, people gonna be standing out there with their money in their hand to get on the bus. Yeah, it's $25 per person to get on the bus. Security gonna pat them down, gonna take their payment, and they gonna let them get on the bus. They gonna put all they belongings and stuff. They gonna tag it and put it up under the truck. You know, it's gonna be a blessing, man. The money ain't really shit, man. People think that the money is something, but it really ain't. The money ain't shit. It's where you gonna go get a hotel room, get a gourmet dinner when you get there, a nice breakfast for in the morning, and a gourmet lunch to walk out the door with. You get your clothes washed. You get a brand new jumpsuit to be the lounge in, a robe. You get a robe. You get a jumpsuit. See, people thinking that I'm just a messed up person, man. But it's like this. Like, people think I'm going to buy jumpsuits and I'm going to be giving in. We going to buy material. We going to buy goddamn sewing machines. We finna sew and make some motherfucking jumpsuits. I know how to sew. And it don't take long to sew out a goddamn a jumpsuit, a jogging suit. Like, I don't know, man. People, like, we can create a lot of the things that we need for our people. And if you see how my jumpsuits are, like my jogging suits, they gonna be insulated with installation and lining in them and shit. No, they gotta have a jumpsuit when they get to the facility. Nobody will be in their regular clothes. They gonna automatically, when they get there, they get a brand new jumpsuit, nice brand new socks, everything, and they get to take a shower. They get to cleanse and sanitize themselves, and they get to go into the waiting room, into the movie room, and they get to eat. Then they assign bedding. They get they assigned cuticles for their beds and stuff. And if they got family, they gonna have enough. It's gonna be enough space for them and their family. Like, I want to help people, man. I want to help up to like 300 people a night. But in order to help 300 people, I'm gonna need 6 buses. So I'm starting off with 100. So I get me 2 buses. I build a 100-bed shelter, and I'm only doing 100 people every day. That's all I'm doing. 100 people every day. Pickup location at the mall. I'm gonna have another pickup location in Apple Valley, and pick them up at 5, bring them to the shelter. So I'm gonna need a full volunteering staff. I'm gonna need everything, man. I'm gonna need fucking psychiatrists, psych doctors, all kind of shit. We gotta help these people in all kind of ways. You know, gotta I gotta have me some nurses, some people to check people blood pressure. Gotta make sure they health right. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but if they want a medical exam, they'll be able to get a free medical exam while they're there. I see when they come through the shop, because you're gonna be used to the good. I see you help in the community, G. And it really ain't about that, bro. It's like, if when you're looking around and you see there's a problem and nobody is trying to come up with a solution to the problem. If you knew that you can solve a lot of people problems and be the solution to their problems, because if you knew that the main reason why people have problems is because they lost, so why don't you try to get them out the sauce and teach them how to be not lost? Like, if nothing else, you'll occupy them and give them something mentally, how do you say, positively to focus on. And just watching people standing around stagnated with nothing on their mind, nothing to do, nowhere to think, nowhere to go, can't think of shit, can't have shit. Like, that's fucked up. I mean, misery love company, bro. But I really feel like, man, the world can be a lot better, man, if we just reach out and help people, man. No, I ain't got the money to do it, but I know God. I know how God worked in my life. And this is something that like I said, it's something that I've been really swimming in a while, man. My thoughts been in this shit for a while, a couple years. This ain't no something that I just started talking about or something that I want to do. If you go back into my YouTube channel, all the way back 2012, 2014, I was talking about MrSnaggapuss Helping Hand Foundation, taking a man by the hand, trying to help him, give him a plan. I've been talking about this shit for years. And it's just now, I really just started to really marinate and put deeper thought into it, because I'm in a better position in life where, you know, in order to even think about helping somebody, you got to be able to be in position to help yourself. And even though I'm not in a full position to help myself fully, I'm in a position where I'm starting to see the light where I can help myself. And if I can accumulate enough people with me right now, you know what I mean, to start this movement, I know what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to build is way bigger than myself. I'm just the thought, I'm just the brain behind the operations. But I'm gonna need more brains, I'm gonna need more thoughts, I'm gonna need more people to help me really put it together. Now, what I'm gonna do to start it, I'm gonna take the first step.
and I'm gonna get the land, and I'm gonna make money off the land just by, you know, with my thoughts, with my ideas, man. I'm telling people, man, like everything that I want to do, talking about building a homeless shelter and how I'm gonna build it, the type of structures that I'm gonna build, it takes a lot of money, and I don't have a dime. I ain't got shit. I don't have $500 in neither one of my bank accounts right now. None of it. I'm broke as hell. But you say how I'm gonna do it? I don't know. But God keep telling me I'm gonna do it, and I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it. I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. I know what it takes for me to do it. It takes money. So whatever I'm gonna do, or whatever kind of blessing God got for me financially, that's gonna bring me some money. Then that's the way I'm. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it on my own. I gotta hit a lick on some money, and that lick gotta override all my problems. Because I gotta be able to pay my way out of all my situations and other shit I got going on, bills, life, stress. I gotta be able to, financially achieve all that first before I can start making moves to do something for somebody else. I need some teeth. I need teeth bad. I'm really about to die because I don't have teeth. But it's cool though. I can talk about my problems all day, but I'm the only one that's gotta come up with a solution to fix them. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm working hard as I can to get above the water. I got to get above the water first. Right now, I'm drowning. I am drowning. Water going all up in my nose and shit. For real. That's where I feel. That's where I am right now. Right now, financially, I'm right above the water, but the water all in my nose. Life jacket sinking. I'm still floating. I'm steady pumping. I'm kicking. But I'm drowning right now. In real sense, I'm drowning. I'm okay though. Even though I'm flapping, sometimes I build enough strength. I put an arch in my back and I float. I float on my back, and I just, I'm not above the water, but I'm floating on top. And just to float on top feel good. You know, to be drowning, you ain't got no oxygen, you can't breathe. But for water and shit to be going in my nose and running in my mouth and shit, and I gotta spit it out, blow it out. Like, it's a fucked up feeling in life, my nigga. But that's where I'm at, really. In real sense, I'm I'm damn near drowning, but I'm pumping. I still got energy to float, and I ain't gonna give up. I, but sometimes people get tired and their muscles are locked up and they can't pump no more, and then they just let go and they drown. You know what I mean? But how long do I have to pump just to keep my head above the water? Like, that's the question that I'm really asking myself right now. You missed my previous comments. No, I didn't. I was in my zone of talking. I mean, even though it looked like I may be paying attention, I'm really in my mind. I'm thinking about what I'm saying. I'm focusing and I'm talking. When I'm really talking, I ain't. That's just like when I'm on stage. When I'm on stage, I can't see nobody in the crowd. Nobody. I'm in a whole nother world on stage when I'm on stage. I can't even hear the crowd. I can't hear the crowd. I can't see the motherfuckers. But I know what I'm supposed to be doing when I'm up there. I can hear the laughs. That's the only thing I can hear, but I can't hear nothing else. And it's funny, man, how, you know, people might see somebody doing something and think that they doing it, just fluently. They thinking but they never know how that person in their mind, what they're doing to do what they do. The mind is the most powerful thing we have. And when we do things, the mind is doing it, not us. And people think, oh man, this is no, bro. So when I'm on stage, just remember, when I'm on stage and I'm telling jokes, my mind is in deep computer mode, nigga. Like, and what I'm saying, every word that I say, I'm thinking about it before I say it and how I say it. And I have to say it a certain way to get the response from the crowd that I'm looking for. Like, people don't know how hard it is to do stand-up comedy, man. I love that shit. I love that shit. Man, because it just, even when I ain't trying to get laughs, I get laughs. And it's just the way, God line shit up, man. That's the only thing I can say, man. Because I don't be knowing what the hell I be doing when I'm up there. I'm just up there being me, trying to be funny, trying to have fun, release my stress, like release myself. Like if nothing else, any time of the world, like any time of the matter, at that moment when I'm on stage, my star is shining. And it's like, I love that shit. I really love that shit. People don't love me, man, but I love them. Even the ones that don't love me, I still love y'all. Because y'all don't know what love is. And if we don't give y'all love, then you wouldn't know that you being loved. What time is it? Well, every time today, I end up getting disturbed. When I get comfortable, I get disturbed. I got another client in here. Go get this money. Time to get this money. Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm so sorry. I'm a little late.
Nah, you good, bro. You good.
I'm new to the city, man. I got lost a little bit.
Nah, you good, brother.
I moved in here on the 2nd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where you moved from?
Santa Ana, Orange County.
You like it up here?
I don't really know a lot around here.
Oh, it's cool. It's
I
real
don't know
cool.
anybody around here. That was the whole purpose. I wanted to be away from everyone that I know. Keep me out of trouble,
For real.
Yeah. So I wanted. Oh, you sent out a picture, right? Yes. All right. Let me see. I got this one.
You can put your jacket.
Oh, thank you. I wanted something like this. You think it's possible? How's the new year starting for you?
Man, good, man. One day at a time. Kind of slow right now. But it happened like that the first time. Everybody spent their money on Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
Next 2, 3 weeks, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be dead really to goddamn February, to right before Valentine's Day. Yeah. 6 week. It's a 6 week dead slope after that.
Oh wow.
It's either you stay on your post and cut what you can get.
Yep.
And even I got mad clientele. It's been slow as hell. I think.
Oh wow.
Today's I want to say 7.
Oh wow.
And usually I do 10 people before 12 o'clock on Saturday or Sunday. You know what I mean? But it's slow, and it's just the way the economy is right now. It's gonna get better. Everybody waiting to see what Donald Trump gonna do.
What's your take on that?
Oh man, I stay out of the way. I try to stay out of the way of
politics.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? It really don't. You doing everything you supposed to do. Right. Politics ain't gonna never affect you. But for the most part, I like Donald Trump. He's like one of the most entertaining presidents we have. That's for sure. And I want to see what he's gonna do next.
He keeps it fun.
Yeah, he keeps us going. He keeps us on our heels.
And the crazy shit, he wasn't that bad of a president. And it don't look like he's gonna be that bad this time. You know what I mean? Like they underestimated him, man. Like you gotta think about, you gotta look at somehow how some of these world leaders is looking at him. Like, look how Putin looked at Biden compared to the way he reacted when Trump came in the room. Very true. You know what I mean? There's respect. Yeah. Respect. Same way. Look how Obama was conversating with him yesterday at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh man, that's the shit of the news right now, bro. Like everybody's talking about how Democrats was talking about how he's gonna be a democracy, but now they sitting there like it's buddy, it's cool, like you know what I mean. People really don't understand that politics is for the people that's trying to stay in power. Yeah. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with the ordinary person. You know what I mean? And politics is another form of getting out of taxes, financial freedom. You know what I mean? Once you retire from politics, you're exempt from American everything, bro. The government take care of you for the rest of your life, and you don't have to pay taxes. Shoot, if you do, they paying the taxes for you. They paying you the money for them to pay taxes. So it's like in the long run, they are they living by example to show us if we really want to escape from all financial burdens in life. If you ever get rich, become a politician. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's about. Once you get in, you and your family and everybody that you know will be protected by the U.S. government. And you're gonna go down keeping the secrets just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. So in the long run, when we look at it as as regular people and regular citizens in America, man, we shouldn't be having our asses on nothing that these politicians got going on. They really not thinking about us. The decisions that they make ain't about us, ain't for us. It's about them, financial gain, and political futures for them. You know what I mean? To stay in politics. And it's sad, man. It's like it seems like when we give people them type of positions, we should give them a duration where they shouldn't be in there no more than 46 years, 8 years max. You know what I mean? And we got to change those seats. You know what I mean? People getting in those seats like world dictators and staying in those seats for 30, 40 years, and we still have the same policies, the same shit. I feel power only turns people upside down. It does. Yeah. Like even people with good intentions, initially, power. Once they get a taste of it or start to see it or start to desire more, it's a wrap. And it's the human enzyme, of natural greed to want it. We always have been like that ever since the test of time. Man has always wanted the power of confidence, to be the leader of everything. You know what I mean? Ever since the test of time, every king, every little regime we had that ruled the world for a moment, it's all about that power of control. You know what I mean? So they can live good, and the people up under them can sit back and watch. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. And it's sad because a lot of those people come from nothing too. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when they start to get something, they start to forget the days that they didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? And they start making messed up decisions. Messed up. Shit that fucks up. That's messed up for everybody. And at one point in time, just like you said, they might have started off good. They might have had good intentions, but once they got into it and seen how greed takes over, they don't they don't function on the same caliber scale anymore. Yeah. They try to be just like everybody else. Like and it's sad, man. But as for us, man, we can't do nothing to try to manipulate through it or get into it ourselves. If you really want to make a change, become a politician. But once you get in there, you're gonna be corrupted just like the rest of them. Like, you want to stay in this power, you want to stay in this position, you gotta follow the rules. You know what I mean? But the saddest part, though, Donald Trump wasn't a part of the rules. He never was a part of this good old boy system. You know what I mean? That's what really makes me, interested in watching, what he got going. And a lot of the stuff that he's doing, not doing it on his own. He's not making those decisions. Just like Biden was running this country by himself.
I think he's just a puppet, you know.
He's just a puppet, bro. You know what I mean?
The people who's in control is behind him.
Behind the scenes, yeah. His real, how you say his presidential team, the people that helped him win, the elections, they're the ones that's running the country. You know what I mean? Same thing with Biden. The people that helped Biden get in office, them were the ones that was running the cities behind the scenes, you know. And Biden, you know, but to have a good puppet, he gotta be in full. He gotta be in full swing. He gotta really be in full swing. Biden wasn't in full swing. He wasn't healthy enough to play the position. You know what I mean? And you would have never thought that incompetency would be one of the biggest issues that we'll have with the presidency. You never thought that, you know, even in all these years they've been running them old ass presidents, and nobody never said he's too old. Like, you know what I mean? Exactly. And they proved it him being too old. Joe Biden, like he was too old. He couldn't keep up. Like,
What do you feel about having a woman as a president?
as who?
A woman.
I mean, same thing, like Mexico. How long do you think that's gonna last? Oh man. Man, as soon as the cartel catch her going down the right street, they gonna shoot that motherfucking entourage. They done killed Mexico done killed 165 presidents in the last 100 years. How long do you think she gonna make it? Not long. I don't think she'll see July, bro. I think but before the 4th of July, it's gonna be a new Mexican revolution over here, bro. They were like, we gotta have another election. She dead. They killed her. They ain't playing with that lady, man. And she ain't even Mexican. Oh, hell no. No, she like French. Man, she mixed French and she was no, man. That's colonizing at its finest, bro. And the cartel ain't going for that shit right now. Oh, they're not. She really bringing heat, bringing attention to them, talking about making a treaty with the United States and making the United States government territory. They gonna kill it. In a matter of weeks, it's just a matter of time, you know. At first, she was saying a whole bunch of good shit. When she started agreeing and she started listening, like, and it's a matter of time before, you know, Mexico really get their hands on her and be like, nah, this ain't the one. We didn't pick her. Y'all picked her. You know what I mean? They didn't. They some kind of way. I don't know how she got into that election and won, but the Mexican people said they did not vote for that. Hell no. But they gonna kill it, man. I'm just waiting to hear it. Like, you know what I mean?
I got nothing but love for women, but I don't think you're ready.
They're not ready to run a country, bro. They're not even ready to run a house, bro. They can't even run a house. When I say it like that, but in real reality, the reason why they're not ready to run a country is because women ain't heartless.
True. Yeah, they put a lot of emotion.
They feed off. Their whole balance is off emotion. And to be a leader, a world leader, you're gonna have to take some bodies. You're gonna have to kill some people. Like, you're gonna have to have a cold heart. It's really cold hearted. Like, that's why people respect Trump, because he would say some of the stupidest shit. I'm not gonna argue with you. We just gonna blow that motherfucker up. Like, you know what I mean? And they know he's serious, so we ain't gonna play with this motherfucker. This motherfucker's a crazy radical white dude. If we piss him off, he gonna say something. If we can't, if we feed back and try to play hard with him, he don't really do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's it? Alan or Ira? Yes, yeah, I remember that. He told him, he said, "Man, y'all got one fucking. It ain't even a fucking agreement. You don't even have to agree. It's either you do or you don't. Black or white. If you don't take it, we gonna blow that motherfucker up. One of the two." And they had no choice but to take it. You know what I mean? Right. But Trump isn't like you say, he isn't the ordinary president, man. He isn't the rest of them. And what he's doing is fucking up everything that the Democrats thought that they had, that they thought that they was putting in power, you know what I'm saying, putting in position. And a lot of the stuff that they was doing wasn't, you know, it wasn't affecting us right now. It was gonna come back and haunt us later. Like, and he blew that shit up out the water before it got a chance to even marinate. And he had exposed us to open our eyes up to some shit that we've been blindsided to all our lives, bro. Like the UN. Like, why are we in the UN and we the only ones paying UN, you know, paying for the UN to exist. Yeah. So like, if every other country that was in the UN that's protected by the UN was paying their fair share, shit, we wouldn't have to pay shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I remember that.
And so he opened up the mind, and when he pulled us out, he showed us like, and if you look at what the BRICS has got going on, that right now, the UN was created to take out the issue that the USR, right?
Mm-hmm.
They took out Germany, and but the people who created the UN was some of the same Nazis.
Interesting.
Yeah, that treason against Germany, and chose to go to the West. You know what I mean? Like, it was a big argument about, people get to talking about genocide, but what they really fail to realize is that the World War II war wasn't about Hitler killing a bunch of Jews. It was about Hitler having that freeway system plan, and he didn't want to sell it and give it to America. He wanted to come over here and build it.
Gotcha. Just like when
he wasn't going to give them the plans, man. And this was a military defense system, and they wanted it because it was the ultimate defense system that sets up the, the air defense system, the air defense system, and everything. And we thinking as human citizens that the government is building a freeway for us to travel and be able to go broad to broad from state to state.
Right.
And it's really a military defense system, because if we ever get attacked by a foreign country, they're going to attack our roads and infrastructures first, not knowing that the roads and infrastructure is just a trailway to mislead you to what the way the defense system is set up. So if you was to follow the roads thinking that it's going to take you to a military base,
that's not going to happen.
No, it's going to take you down the road. It's going to take you into different cities, different countries. But on the sidelines, our defense system got missiles all down the side of them goddamn freeways to tear your ass up. So you think you following the cue to get to the target and actually get hit in the process just by looking at the target. Like, you know what I mean? And so Hitler had that system, man, and America wanted it, man. You know what I mean? And Hitler was playing hardball, wouldn't negotiate, and he told him, he said, "Y'all want it? We'll come over here and build it for you, but we're not gonna give it to you. We're not gonna let you have it." And so the same way, I'm going to say all these other countries, China, sending spies in, the same way America did with Hitler and the SSR, they infiltrated them with spies, and they offered bribes to all those different people, money that if they would help us overturn, that every dictator that got overturned over the last 50, 100 years before got, and how do you say, deliberately overturned by the U.S. government.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
And everything that they said to stir it up, to get their ass overturned, was a lie, and the U.S. government started to overturn it because it was an agenda that they wanted, and like you said, if they couldn't get through them, if they couldn't work with them, they was going to eliminate them and work around them. You know what I mean? And just take this shit. And so even when we get to talking about like fucking Gaddafi. Everything, the reason why they killed Gaddafi is the same reason. The reason why they killed Gaddafi is the same. How do you say?
Tell me again, who was Gaddafi?
Omar Gaddafi was the leader of Libya.
Okay.
And Libya at that time was the largest Middle Eastern African country in landmass in the Middle East.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And he did have power. He was and if you look at how he had his people in the system, there was no homeless system in Libya. All the intelligent people, if they had intelligence to go to school, the state would pay for them to go to college abroad. And if they get doctors, if they became lawyers, doctors, they come back, they work for free, but they get a free check from the government to anything you want, house, clothes, like all they wanted to do, just go to the hospital and serve the patient.
Serve the country.
The country. You know what I mean? Nobody had to pay for health care. There was no starving. Nobody was homeless. And all the people, all the companies that started another business in another country or whatever, they started it in the name of a country. And it wasn't like an individual business, like, people going out there just being greedy. They did through the country, for the country. The country invested, and then all the proceeds went back to Libya. And it was beautiful. And so what
Gaddafi was trying to do was get all those African countries to come together and create their own currency based off the how you say, not the economy but the actual produce of their land.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With whatever whatever they land produce. So it's more like if they can trade in gold, they can trade in agriculture, they can trade in anything.
Gotcha.
And they wouldn't have to
Like the old times.
they wouldn't have to trade just in US in dollars. And see, back in the I want to say the 50s, early 60s, 70s, the America made an agreement with Saudi Arabia that the dollar bill would be the primary currency, official currency to trade oil, to trade, to trade the foreign oil with. So for years and years there was only one currency that represented a dollar, and that was the dollar bill. You know what I mean? So that's why they said the power of the dollar bill. It was the most powerful bill in the world. And that was only because, America had, through fear tactics and, through all kind of manipulations and shit, bullshit as coups and shit, so overturning government made people agree or made people feel like that American dollar was the most valuable thing in the world. You know what I mean? Right. And if you think about it, like over time, Gaddafi was trying to get away from the dollar, where their people wouldn't have to, depend on America because America, if they didn't like you, they can sanction you, they can do whatever. And even if you had their dollar, you couldn't spend it. You know what I mean? That's why they did so today. Yeah. So if you ever heard of what the BRICS is doing, what they created out of the BRICS? The BRICS is the same idea that Gaddafi had, that all the African nations come together and they base their wealth or they base their currencies off the wealth of their land, or the produce of their land. And so now, if you heard about the BRICS is the other countries that's not in the Western countries of the UN. Now they got, I want to say like 72 countries aboard, but 33 are the 33 major, economy countries that, China, and I'm saying China playing both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? China don't give a fuck if America is destroyed, or if America is, if they just, how do you say it, a commerce ally. Like, as long as we can make money, or if we can destroy you, we all in on it. They don't never blink the eye that China ain't out to take us out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But in the long run, for the money part, they would deal with anybody to make money. You know what I mean? And it ain't never been that America has old China shit. You gotta think about it. We'd be dumb as hell as American citizens to feel like America owed China anything. Oh, no. China only exists because America allows it to. Even though they got 1 billion people, it's always been the fear of the world that America has what it takes to take every one of those people out in the Middle East
I think,
and China knew it. China knew it for years and years, but now they got, with technology and how do you say, just to say evolution. Mm-hmm. They done evolved into a country that intellectually they believe they got just as much strength or much more to take us out. Now they feeling kind of, but this the thing: Chinese people ain't never been able to fight. That's the American Gladiator 300 persona. Or even we got missiles, we got guns, but we also got fighters. Yeah. Like ultimate fighters. Like if it came down to hand combat, America will win hands down in any country in the only motherfucker that will fight to the dust is the Russians. Oh yeah. You can hit them up, and Mexicans. You'll fight Mexicans. As long as they got tequila, you is not gonna take their ass out, bro. They would get drunk and run out there and fight to the end, like, you know what I mean? But Russians in the pure snow, ice cold, they can take elements that no American can, and physically dominate you in. Mm-hmm. So in cold, a Russian can kill you with his hands. Like he used to that climate. He can throw hands in the cold. An American, look 2-3 minutes. After that cold get to sinking in, he gonna start freezing up out that motherfucker. Bones gonna start locking up and everything. Gonna get fucked up.
But the Russians, oh man, they will fuck you up in some ice, bro. Like that's one of their climates. If they get you in trouble, bro. Like you know what I mean? They motherfucking Russians get your ass in that cold climate. It's a wrap. Your ass dead. But I really think over time, like I tell everybody, all these countries now are not scared of America. Back then, when the machine guns and all that shit was new, new big technology, the atomic bomb was made. They see, they blew up Hiroshima and all this shit. But over the years, the last 30, 40 years, every country in the world got an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They might not got the technology to have one as powerful as us. We got one in the whole goddamn world, bro. We done made them motherfuckers to practice on them so much that we got one so strong it would knock a crater in half of the fucking earth. Like we know we can eliminate that whole Middle East if we wanted to. If we drop one of our bombs over there, everything over there is gonna have to get the fuck away. It's gonna for the next 20, 30 years, radiation gonna tear up the whole Middle East. We got a bomb that big that's sent over there to fuck up the shit. And now that's the fear that the world knows that America do have. But the question is, will we be able to get it off? You know what I mean? And the time it takes for us to launch it, hell, they'll have enough time to push their button and send one our way too. Exactly. It might not be as loud as ours, but if it hit, it's gonna fuck some shit up. Like they got some shit though. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the only thing about it is that now we tested the mini big ones, the ones that had a little size. That's why the Salton Sea fucked up. Mm-hmm. That was a nuclear testing drop lake where they was dropping nuclear bombs in that motherfucker, and they was doing like test flights on how to drop, how to hit accurate targets. So, and also it's planes that then flew off, went down off of that motherfucker. So a lot of the chemicals from that titanium, that's what's killing all those fishes in the salt sea and shit, those chemicals and shit. It's those bombs and all that uranium and shit at the bottom of the ocean that they did. They did this. I want to say they was doing this was a nuclear test lake in World War II.
Also back in like about 45.
Yeah, it didn't become a national lake into the late 70s, 80s. When they started letting people come out there, and when we was kids, we used to go out there and go fishing. My grandmother had a big ass boat. We used to go to Salton Sea go fishing. You know what I mean? And it was like an ultimate resort, like everybody. Fish was everywhere. Motherfucker was eating, barbecue. It was like that was like the ultimate place we used to go every summer. Salton Sea. Wow. And my grandmother had a big ass boat. I was like, damn, 40-footer, big enough for a whole church to get on that motherfucker. Like, for real, we used to go out there with the church. We had like a baby yacht. My grandmother had a big ass boat. But we used to go, and I never forget it. We'd go out there in the middle of nowhere. I thought we was in the ocean, but this was a fucking lake. But ain't no land. You couldn't see shit out. When you're in the middle of that moment, you couldn't see shit. And it was just like schools of fish all over that motherfucker. Like the fish was just on top of the water, bro. Waiting on them. Man, as soon as you drop your reel off the side of the boat, motherfucker start. Man, every time we went out there, I just never forget how many buckets and coolers of fish we had brought back after we caught all the goddamn fish and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we really caught enough fish to go back and cook it at the church and feed everybody. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, that's how much fish we had caught. And I would, and this was when I was a kid. So when I got a little older, I was like, whatever happened to Salton Sea? And everybody like, oh man, the fish died, the water got too salty and all this shit. And so I just started doing, indigenous research. Fuck, man. Like I really wanted when I got older, I wanted to get a boat and go out there, take my family out there. That's how cool it was, bro. Like it was an experience that you wanted to pass down for generations. Exactly. Yeah. And if you ain't really living in California unless you got a house and a boat. You know what I mean? If you can't go out to the water and jump on that motherfucker and speed around that motherfucker, you were not living in California, bro. California got too much water around it. You have to have a boat. You know what I mean? And that's the upper Lancha. That's the real upper Lancha. A lot of people might never make it to that level, but if you ever do, you know you really living in Cali. That's just like all these cats out here. If they got a house they're buying a house and they got them what you call them goddamn razors and them fucking SUVs, them little mini SUVs. All these dudes is going crazy over. they living. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people, man, that never make it to that point in life to have that type of shit. You know what I mean? Buy $40,000, $20,000 toy to go out in the desert and just spin around there. You know what I mean? I be watching this shit all the time. These motherfuckers be going to that restaurant with 2 or 3 of them on the back of that damn trailer, like the new ones, the big ones. I was like, man, them motherfuckers 20,000, 30,000 a piece. Just to go out in the desert and spin dirt, like life must be nice. Life must be nice. So how long have you been here in Switzerland? I've been here about 5 years. 5 years. In my shop about 5 years. Altogether like 7 years. I was working on the other side before I got my own shop. I've been on Main Street. But it's been ever since I've been here, man. I've been watching this whole city grow. Oh yeah. Every week it's getting bigger and bigger. You can tell by 4 o'clock it takes you at least 30 minutes from Home Depot to the freeway. Oh wow. That's how fast. That's bagged up traffic. Getting backed up to all people moving. I mean, house prices here are considerably. It's the cheapest buy-in in California. Yeah. You can still find something reasonably around 320, 300. You know, easy. You might get lucky and find something around 250, but it's gonna be an older structure. You know what I'm saying? Anything under 60, 50, you're lucky around and find something around 250, 260. Might not last long. But the thing about those older structures, anything that was made after 72, you can't get no insurance on it. Right. So it might look good, but is it worth the investment? If you can't protect it, if you can't protect it, it ain't worth it. And that's what a lot of those people down in Palisade, that's what they're facing right now. A lot of those people got their insurance dropped last year. Insurance dropped a whole bunch of people. They did that to my house down in Marina Valley. Yeah, so now, just imagine if some shit like that happened down through there. A lot of people right now don't have insurance, and they would have never expected a fire like that to come through and take out a whole community like that. But when they took out Paradise, that's when they did it. When Paradise went under, the next year they took all the insurance from all these little like fire phone places and shit. You know what I mean? And the crazy shit is, I don't know why they. Well, the insurance company did get blamed for this shit. Not the insurance company, the light company. That's one thing about the insurance people. They do not want to pay out. When people fuck up, they do not want to pay out. Yeah, I went the house that I owe. I was paying $1,000 a year for home insurance, and last year that wasn't bad. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, last year they dropped me because of what you just said right now. Because it was no business for them in California. Yeah, with all the fires happening pretty much every year, they said they're not making any money. They're losing money. And they dropped me, and I had to find a new insurance. And this year, but the crazy part is, it isn't about them making money. It's about them being able to use that money for that few minutes that they got it invested into some shit. Because you're gonna cash out on something anyway. It ain't everybody house ain't gonna something gonna happen to somebody every day. But they just like you said, when they taking back to back losses like that, whole city wiped out, they can't afford to keep up with that shit. Yeah, and the one that I got for last year for 2024, like I said, it went from 1,000 to $5,000 per year. Man. Wow. Yeah. And how much is the deductible on? You had a higher deductible? No. Deductible stayed the same at 1,000. Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't bad. It was just that our mortgage, our monthly mortgage went up by like I want to say by at least 100. Insurance and with the mortgage. Yeah. Yeah. So you have to pay that to the bank. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. No, that's good though, but the bank, in so many ways, just like you say, if the bank is financing that fucking house or if they tied into it, they supposed to make a way where it's guaranteed you gotta have insurance. Right. So if you ain't got insurance, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? So how the hell they gonna cover their investment if they can't make sure you get insurance? What's this here? I'm just on bankrupt. But you know what? They I think what was that? Wells Fargo, they collided with an insurance company and they had to help start one to cover a lot of their properties. You know what I mean? I don't even think they probably didn't want to do it, but shit. In the long run, they still win.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm new to this city, and I've only been here for a week, and
You like it?
I haven't really had the opportunity to go out because, well, I live with my dog, and yeah, I mean, I have to take her everywhere I go, you know. So it's, like right now, it's just in the car.
What kind of dog you got?
She's a mix. It's what they call Australian Retriever.
Okay.
Yeah, her mom is a Australian Shepherd, and her dad is a Golden Retriever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she got a little size on her.
Hmm?
That's the only thing about big dogs out here, man. You
Yeah.
gotta register them motherfuckers. Certain breeds, they want they want the full DNA registry on that motherfucker. Like everything. Pit bulls are showing up with a bad.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen one
out here. You gotta really, if you see them 9 times out of 10, if they don't see no leash on them, they ain't registered. And these people, man, they give people crazy. They gotta go beyond the Call of Duty to keep a pit bull out here. Too much bullshit. If the dog pound see one, they own it. They jump right out on the car. They don't stop that damn leash, that collar on their ass. Oh, you gotta register that. Oh, you visiting? Where you visiting from? Let me see your ID. You like, hold on, wait a minute. You ain't no visitor.
No, but I mean, so far it's been great. Like sometimes I walk my dog at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's been safe.
Oh yeah,
It's been
it's yeah. You gotta worry about nobody jumping out trying to take the dog from you, but for the most part, only thing about it in the summertime, like right now, it's cool. When it starts to warm up, you have to watch out for those coyotes. Oh, the coyotes is like regular stray dogs walking down the street, bro, and you won't recognize it until you right up on that motherfucker. You like, oh shit, that's a coyote! Like hell no. Two motherfuckers everywhere. I hit like 2 of them last year going home, man. Real. Them motherfuckers.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something though. It's real cold. It's very cold.
No, bro, this is just this year, and it just started. Like, man, bro, it just started to get cold. You just moved up here, I promise you. You just moved. You just came up here right when it started to chill out. And this is it's just gonna cold like a chilly spell. It ain't even, the cold ain't even hit yet. I say that, I ain't seen no snow this year. Every year we don't see some type of snow. And I mean a nice, decent pile of it. Like, you know what I mean? And this year, nothing. Like, and it usually it hit way before Christmas. So, like, last year, one year it hit on Thanksgiving. We had a pretty white ass, like, Thanksgiving, snowy Thanksgiving. That shit was so pretty. I never seen snowfall like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had a Christmas, that same year, Christmas hit. Same year, beautiful white snow Christmas. You gonna see that shit and you gonna fall in love with it. You gonna fall in love with that shit. It's cool, like, I'm from the South, but I like the city. But it's more, if you can find peace up here, and when you really want no chaos, you want to get nobody, go to the city. And by the time you come home, on the way home, you're going to regret. You're going to be counting the money that you spent while you were down there. Like, damn, man, I should stay my ass at home. $1,000 going down there. When I for New Year's, man, I'm telling you. First thing I think about, like, damn, I should stay my ass up there.
I just figured if it's the new year, I got bored 6 months ago.
Oh, man, you living your best, man. You need to be going to Cosmos. What's today? Saturday? No, today's still Sunday. Today's Sunday. Yeah, you should have went to Cosmo last night. I went in there for like 15 minutes, just stepped in, stepped out. There was so many bitches in there. They was just coming in. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was that. I like to go in there when they drunk. I don't like going in there when they first start. I ain't buying drinks. I ain't trying to get to know them. I want to go in there when dudes and already done bought 5, 6 drinks. They real easy to talk to.
Uh, Bro, I was married for 17 years. Can you believe that? 17 years.
That's a good thing, man. It's just, if it didn't work out, you realize you gave a lot of time to a person who really didn't value yours. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. You didn't value theirs. You like,
I think it was a little bit of both on both parts. We have a daughter together. Um,
but y'all went together. Y'all got together at a young age, right?
yeah. I was,
Yeah,
I was
see.
17 years.
Yeah, you weren't ready. You ain't played enough to even understand. And even if it could have worked out, it could have. but it'd have been a 50-50 joint effort, and y'all had to go together. You know what I mean? And both of y'all would have had to make some type of mistakes in order for it to be, you know what I mean, perfect. And 9 times out of 10, it would have been us. You know what I mean? Right. What you do? You know, a woman, you know, she can, as long as she don't know, it won't hurt her. When we fuck up at it come back home, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get back home, bro. They find out about it. Oh, you cheated! Oh, she doesn't know it's over with. Relationship over with. Love out the door. She don't. She go. It ain't gonna never be the same, bro. Like let that shit go. Let it go. Let her fall in love with somebody else. It's over with. Might as well go and do you. You know what I mean? And that's what be a lot of our problems, bro. You know, we get into those relationships before our time, before we even played a little bit. And you know, we doing it for the moral part of it. You know, we trying to be men and do it for the moral part of it. But in reality, we not ready. You know what I mean? Every man need that experience. Even a woman need that little experience to understand that, you know, is this the person that I really want to be with for the rest of my life? And that's a life commitment to say I do to anybody. You know what I mean? And when we're young, love is easy to think we in. You know what I mean? And we'll say I love you, but do we really mean it? And for men like me, I tell you know, and I've always liked this because I had a lot of women. It's like you get used to a certain type of way to move, and no lie, as long as they stay that way, the way they was when we first met them and infatuated with them, it'll be like that forever. But when we meet each other, when we meet women at early ages, that's why it's always wise to look at their mama. What do your mama look like at 45? Because for the next 20 years, I gotta know what you're gonna develop into, or I gotta know what the fuck you gonna be. Like, you know what I mean? Because one of the two, if they ain't like that, or if they is like that, if their mama look like that, that's the way they gonna be for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? But if you see something else in their mama, and you see a skinny picture in them, look real hard. You see them looking like their mama. If they get fat, oh yeah, you gonna blow up one day, bitch. Nah. That shit just look good for now. Like, you know what I mean? And that's something that, you know, women gotta understand. You know, a man would love you for what you look like, but if that picture changes, he will fall out of love with you. And most of the time when we go back and cheat on another woman, we're gonna cheat on a woman in that same figure frame that they was when we first got them. Like, this is what we really like. Yeah. What you was when I first met you is what I really like. What you grew into, goddamn, hell no. If you looked like that when I first met, I wouldn't even be talking to your ass today. You know what I mean? That'd be the real truth. Like, but some men don't. They, you know, they don't want to hurt their feelings. They in love with them. They still love them, but they not in love with them, and they never will be because that's not the image that they really want in their life to be stuck with. You want a motherfucker when he walk in the room, all our boys gonna say, "Ooh," like, you know what I mean. As long as they saying "ooh," we good. Because a man is judged by his woman, the type of woman he has, man. You know, you can't be a good man and have an ugly ass woman.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, we're together for a very, very long time. Yeah. And I feel that what the feelings that I had towards her, they involve deeper than the physical, you know. Because I'm not gonna lie, she's epic. You know, just like you said, when I first met her, she was such a beautiful little doll, and then she turned into after she had our baby, she didn't care about herself.
Exactly. Yeah. But in a real man sense, you know, even I tell women this all the time. If a man really love you, he's gonna bring that up to your attention. And baby, you growing a little bit out of whack. Baby, come with me. Let's go. We're gonna try to work. Let's go work it out. If you try, I will be with you for the rest of my life. I'm seeing you trying, and it just ain't working. Well, all right, baby. You still getting down with me. You trying. But some of them won't even try. They feel like this is me. You're gonna accept me. You want it, and like, no, I don't want that. Like, and I really lost complete. I'm out of touch. I ain't got no flavor with that. Like, and women just don't, and they think, oh yeah, you don't like it, somebody else will. No, they won't. They gonna like it for the moment until they get it. Then they see you laying there and acting all lazy, and you just getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, they going too. They ain't gonna deal with this shit. Like, hell no. But you know, people, that's a sign of respect, and even the way they respect themselves, bro. A woman ain't gonna let herself get out of whack if she got respect for herself. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna let herself get out of whack. She gonna always see that image she used to be in the mirror, and she gonna try to keep it there. She gonna try to get back to it. A real woman is not gonna lay there and just let herself go. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's and that's a lot of women that really have mental issues, insecurity issues, shit like that. And most women get with a man at an early age because they do have deep insecure issues. They need someone to take care of them, to provide them, to make them have a sense of security. You know what I mean? Because somebody's always been confident in their ass throughout, their mama, their daddy, somebody been making them feel like, oh, no matter what, somebody gonna take care of you. No, and life ain't about that. You gotta be able to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And that is a form of take care of yourself. The way you let your body get like. I just as a young man, I used to always tell every girl that I get, I like you for what you are now. If the picture changed, my mind gonna change. Straight up, like. I ain't gonna change. I work out every morning. My body, I'm gonna have this 6-pack. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna stay muscle for you. So you can't change. That's what I like. That's what type of woman I like. And if you change, I'm gonna go find me another one just like you that look just like you with no motherfucking changes. Like I can't help it. Like you know what I mean. But you have to tell them that from day one. So if they do see the forms of slipping, they conscience gonna kick. He done already told me when he first met me, he would leave me if I get out of shape. Like straight up, I ain't gonna play with you. Because if I got out of shape, or if I went completely broke, if I got on hard drugs and was a bum on the streets, would you stay with me? No, they would. Hell no, they're gone. You ain't shit. Oh hell no. But we gotta always put that in a for instance, and we gotta put boundaries on them and let them know this is what we only gonna accept. From the door. Tell them that from the door. They'll never let their conscience slip. True. You know what I mean? Even if you was cracking, joking with her when y'all was younger, but you was just way I like you. I like you. See, I like her too, but I like you. I like you for what you. But but it's really you. This the frame that what I'm infatuated with. If that changed, my mind gonna change. So yeah, my feelings gonna change. And if you ever, and I said every girl I ever had, and I ain't never had a girl slip, dog. You know what I mean? For real, I ain't never. If I look at you, if we having sex, and if I'm looking at you, and I feel like you not having sex with me passionately, like I'm having sex with you, my feelings gonna change. Like you ain't into me like I'm into you. You gotta, and that makes a motherfucker stare at you through the whole while of having sex and everything. Like, I want your eyes, bitch. If you ain't looking at me, you cheating. You sleeping with somebody else. Hell yeah, like you supposed to be looking at me throughout the whole while. Like I be having motherfuckers psychologically on lock. Like, fuck it. If you really mind, show me. You know what I mean? Oh Lord. But it is what it is. And tell you like my grandfather told me, bro, you're not gonna marry every woman you have a child by. Just be a good father to your children and try to be, a good friend to them. Because, just because it didn't work out don't mean that, sometimes, your relationship, like right now, my relationship is way better with my baby mama being friends than it was when I was fucking her. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I had to show her the real me, you gotta, sometimes you can't be hard. You gotta be heartless, bro. Because if you don't, they'll run over your shit. Thinking that, even though y'all ain't in a relationship, she still think her rules apply to you. You're like, oh, hell no. I'm here for the baby. Nothing else. I need you extra fire. You can do something to eat. But other than that, no. Your opportunities out the dope. I don't need you no more. I'm here for the baby. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. We used to, it's a battle of chords going back and forth and all that. But I know one day we're gonna be able to sit down and talk about our daughter. Oh yeah, she was confident. Well, the thing about it is, see, the reason why you in a hard rock is you got a girl. Mm-hmm. Most women, as daughters get older, they get more harder towards their daughter. That's why most girls become softer towards their daddies and more daddy girls than mothers. Because mothers, if you notice how, and this is every race of people, I don't know why, but if you've been studying women and daughters over the years, as girls get older,
they start to remind their mothers of themselves. And the motherfuckers just can't stand them because they 10 times worse than them. You know what I mean? Hit them with the same attitudes, the same bullshit, and it never fails. By the time young girls start hitting their PMS age, their PMS stages, their mothers can't stand them. Because they really see themselves all over, and it could be a fear. It could be a fear that they don't want their kids to be like them, so they try to reflect their whole personality against them. You know what I mean? To make them not like them, to be like them. You know what I mean? It could be that type of psychological fear, but most of the time, I just think it's just envy. You know what I mean? Just two cat fights. Two cats don't like to be in the room around each other. Women are just women, and they got daughters. Eventually, they're gonna turn on their daughters. Like, you know what I mean? And they show that they do that to them. So when they get older, they can do that to their kids, and they can take control of their house, steakhouse. No matter what, it's about my house. It's my house. Bitch. You gotta go. Like, I done seen women turn that heartless towards their daughter. You be like, why the fuck would you do that to your daughter? Now, their dad would never do them like that, but their mama put their ass out. Like, oh, bitch, you on the streets. Like, you know what I mean?
Now you're making her regret living here in the house.
No, I'm saying though, as she get older, you'll see it psychologically through your daughter actions towards you. Like, she'll want to be more around you, more just that period. You know what I mean? And you already know as you get older the main reason, but that's our job to set them up for success and not for failure. If you comfort her, then she gonna look for a man to do that same shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta make it harder for her. Not to say harder, but help her. But then at the same time, just be the daddy example for her and help her get on the shit, get her own career going. If you need help, ask me, baby. You know what I mean? You don't need no nigga. You know what I mean? If you finish school, you mine. You know what I mean? If you finish school, anything you need, all you gotta do is ask me for it. Yeah. As long as you doing what you gotta do. The moment you get a boyfriend, don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's better. You decide you wanted a man, you don't want your daddy no more. You know what I mean? She's only 11. No, bro. The reason why I say this, the mine's 26 now. Your daughter? Yeah, so no matter what, bro, you're going to go through all the phases, the crazy 15, 16, 17, like, for real, bro. And when they get grown, bro, the only thing we can pray for, or how do you say, ask for from our children, especially our daughters, is to focus on their life, their education, them first. Do something where you'll be able to do something for yourself first before you allow any man to come into your life. And then that'll also raise the bar what type of man they're going to allow in their life. Because my daughter ended up getting a bachelor's degree. Oh, great, man. So how many men do you think is going to even start a conversation with her? Not many. And if they ain't on her level educationally, they ain't gonna even be able to stay. She gonna run from their ass. You ain't never been to college. You ain't got no education. My daughter don't talk to stupid people. Smart people don't fuck with dumb people. You know what I mean? Unless they got dumbass friends and they find themselves hanging around their dumbass friends and dumbass. That's the only way intelligent people get caught up in the midst around dumb people. But most of the time, they go to college, they meet intelligent friends. Those are the type of they gonna always deal with like people, just like people. And my daughter, she got a bachelor's degree. A lot of her, like right now, she moved to like North Carolina with one of her classmates, a white girl she went to school with, she was in the dorm with. And they, like you say, the opportunities and the type of people that they deal with totally be good. Right. And so even if my daughter, right now she can do whatever she wants to do. She can get pregnant, do whatever. Ain't nothing I can do to stop her. Ain't nothing I can say about it. But congratulations, you got a bachelor's degree. You went and stayed in college 4 years, and you got a bachelor's degree, and she got a bachelor's degree in journalism. So she's a newscaster. So she's making good money. Her first job paid her good. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Whatever you decide to do, just let me know before you do, especially if you have a baby, because I ain't done yet. And you don't want to have to explain to your daughter or your son why he got a nephew younger than him. Like, you don't know. Hey, you better make sure. You better call me first, because I ain't done yet. I'm gonna make me at least 2 more.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, I just got divorced. I'm not really thinking about anything.
No, you ain't got nothing to think about right now. But I'm honestly, at 11 years old, that is an adolescent mind age. And just depending on how rocky or how ugly the split up was. If it wasn't ugly, if y'all was able to keep it in between behind the doors, just mutual, walk away. Like I say, sometimes kids choose sides. You know what I mean? But the good thing, like I say, because the mother's gonna always be the mother. even if had to stay with her mother, she's on her mother's side for now because she got to stay there. But they will always have that difference because dad will always say yes when mama say no. You know what I mean? Because we can't help but to say yes, especially if if we ain't around most of the time. You know what I mean? Whatever you want, baby. So if you ask me, yeah. Oh, my mama said I couldn't do it. So what? It's good.
I just wanted a girl to be a successful woman,
Just keep her focused on herself, man.
I wanted to go to college.
Whatever she's into, just bag her up, bro. My daughter she was into like the beta club. She was in the high school news team. She used to do the early morning announcements at the school. She was the announcer in the morning. So she's always been into journalism, news stuff. So for her to grow up and be a newscaster, she really living that dream that she always wanted to do.
Doing what she's passionate about.
Yeah, she's passionate about it. Yeah. And she's good. She's real good. She just, never fail, man. When kids start to, and she deserves it, she got a bachelor's degree. Now she's thinking, the first job she had wasn't paying her enough. She's like, I got a bachelor's degree, daddy. I'm like, all right, well, you feel like you get more money than well, go get it. Yeah. And she was, that's what she's doing now. She worked at the one little news spot for a little while, built her everything up. Now she's in another state. You don't want to know that. I'm like, all right. Don't be like your mom.
What's funny is that her mom always said that she was just like me. My daughter thinks like me, acts like me, and if that's all true, then they could come back to me. I'm sure they'll come back to me.
But, one thing about it, but then like you say, they are reflections of their own self. So sometimes, man, we think that they'll grow up to be just like that. They won't, bro. They had a long way to think, a long way of doing shit. It might fuck you up, and if you will see it in you'll see you in it, but you'll be seeing it in a different light, and you be like, okay, yeah, I could have thought like that when I was young, yeah, but it's shit, damn. But that's the most beautiful thing. That's what I love about my son, man, because I see it all over again. And my son's struggling in the same places I used to struggle at.
How old is your son?
He's 10.
10, okay.
But that's the crazy thing. Like, my daughter is jealous of my son. Like, I've been in with my son since day one. I wasn't that close or there for my daughter like that. And she really spoke on that shit 15 years later. I'm like, you ain't never spent that much time with me yet. I'll be jealous when I be seeing y'all on social media together. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, 26 years old? What the fuck you mean jealous? Like, man, I'm telling you, man. But siblings hold grudges, bro. You'd have never known some shit like that. But I had to cuss her out. I'm like, man, your little brother innocent. He don't know. He ain't 10 years old. He don't know shit about none of this shit. I'm spending time with him because I want to spend time with him.
It was just blessed that,
Yeah, I told her the same thing. I'm like, if me and your mother was a little bit closer, or your family was a little bit better, I would have been there more. But they kept you away from me. It wasn't like shit to do with me. They knew I was there every weekend. It's sad, man, how people try to throw the blame on you. Like, your dad ain't kids, you didn't want to come see you, and I'm right around the corner. Like, all y'all had to do is bring it to the barbershop. Like, I ain't coming nowhere on Saturday. I'm be at the barbershop. What you mean? Why you didn't come see it? Why you didn't bring it to me? Anybody else would have dropped her. If that's your like, I got a lot, man. I had this one girl that tried to throw a baby on me. It wasn't my baby. But this girl used to drop this baby off in my barbershop and just leave. Like, here, take your baby. Like, like my grandma was like, that baby started getting about 2 years old. Like, man, this ain't your baby. My grandma took the baby to the doctor, got a DNA. She said, this ain't your damn baby. My dumb ass was steady taking care of the motherfucker. All right. That girl was dropping that motherfucking baby right off at the barbershop on my ass. Like, here go your baby.
The marriage, bro.
Man, that's the way they do it, bro. And if we dumb, we gonna just take that motherfucker and say, it's my baby. My daughter. I never did that shit. Man, I got clown for that shit. Yeah, man, you take care of that motherfucking baby. My grandmother, she started staring at that motherfucker, just not look like her baby.
Grandma know, bro. Like, grandma really know, bro. When I say that shit, grandma really do. Like, it's not your baby. This baby tested. That's when DNA tested for like 500. My grandma was like, I'm gonna get this baby tested. This is not your baby.
And what she said when you told her?
Oh shit, my grandmother told me, take that goddamn baby to wherever the fuck his damn daddy is, and don't bring his ass back over here. Not our goddamn kid. My grandma was serious. At first the baby, you couldn't tell, man, but shit. That baby got almost 2 years old. My grandma seen that shit. Like, that ain't your baby. You don't know, that is not your baby. She kept on saying that shit. That baby tested.
I feel this is the best time I've had since I got here.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking, man. I just gotta focus a little bit. I'll be done within a second.
So it's all good, man, dude. Like I said, I moved up here because I wanted a fresh start, you know. I just wanted to be away from everyone. I wanted to be. So I quit from my daughter's home back in July.
Yeah.
And then I was staying with my mom, and then things didn't work out with my mom. So I'm like, okay, something's telling me that I need to go alone, and I need to go away from everybody.
So you buying a house?
No. I'm renting.
What kind of funding is it? Studio?
Studio, yeah.
How much you paying?
1,200.
How big is it?
Pretty small.
You like it? It's nice.
It's okay for now.
I know a spot. It's a studio. Big as hell. I want to say big as this whole room.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was going to say,
when I say that, from this part, it's a balcony. But the rest of it is the room. Is your room that big?
Not even.
Yeah, 750.
750?
All utilities. You get
cable. Will they be okay with the dog, though? Because that was a problem,
How big? You say, how big is it, though?
She's this big. She's like,
you can get away if you tell them it's a service dog, military.
Well, I actually have a doctor's note.
No, you can say if it's a service dog, that manager got one. They got like chihuahuas and shit. It's 4 or 5 people got dogs around. But when I first moved there, they said, "Oh, you can't have no dogs." But they know most men like pits. So the reason why they say that is, you don't want no dogs, is they know most men gonna have a bigger dog.
Right.
But I see somebody over there with a German Shepherd. See somebody with like a mini Shepherd or some shit. But he's supposed to be a service dog.
Yeah,
but everybody over there that got a dog, they claim that, oh, this is a service dog. He got his paperwork. I don't care, but y'all told me when I moved in we can't have dogs, motherfucker. Like, shit, I done had me a chihuahua or something up there. Shit.
Well, once they got the yours,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a customer giving away Frenchies, and I had to turn one down because I like shit. I can't even take them home, bro. I don't want that one to run around the shop, shit and shit. So I turned down a good ass nice Frenchie. And I could have picked a nice one too. I was mad as hell too. I was like, shit. When I thought about it the next day, I was like, shit. I could have got that damn dog.
Right.
So that's what they fucked me up at. Like, but I think just like you say. 9 times out of 10, like you say, all you gotta do is just bring it to their knowledge. Yeah, I do got a service dog. I was going through divorce. It's 2 or 3 people over there got one. So if they let you in with it, you tell them up front, and they let you in, they accept the breed. They let you with it. But it's a nice cool spot. Bro. Like,
yeah, I would love that.
I ended up, when I got up here, man, I found that spot, and I was able to get on my feet. Like, I was able to save my money. That's how I was able to,
and I work from home, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you good. You know that stuff.
You think you could get a choice from the car?
Oh, I haven't even started.
Oh, okay.
I'm still telling you that.
Yeah, bro. Right now the place is okay, but I knew I was overpaying. But
It just depends on how nice that apartment is.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
If you got air conditioning, fucking central air and heat.
No, I do not.
No, yeah, it's not working.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm freezing. Like I'm not.
You just put 1,200. You get some nice shit. Central air and heat. You can hold the bedroom right around the corner. But if you get if you cool with a studio, that's that's some people bougie, bro. Oh, I need at least a one bedroom. You ain't got nobody but you. You need one bedroom. That's exactly. Yeah, you're right. It's just me and my dog. That's all. Yeah, no, what the fuck you need all that extra space for? You save your money if you can. Like that's the spot over there, the type of spot where you can get and you can really save your money to buy a house. You know what I mean? The next move should be out of there to get a house, bro. Move into a house, save your money. It's only $700 a month, so you should be able to save like 30-40% of your, you know what I'm saying? At least a nice 30-40%.
Yeah, right now that's what I need right now. I need a comfortable place that it's affordable. Recently, I'm all done with all this separation shit. Because I've been going. I got court tomorrow.
You can take your kids. Like that's what I do. I bring my son over there. That's the shit. That's all I got on my feet. With my son. It's a real nice, one of those how do you say, you'll always have a little apartment, whole bunch of older people, them motherfuckers all in your business. No loud music at night, motherfuckers ain't partying and shit. Yeah. Since I've been there, bro, I ain't probably seen I probably seen the police at the apartment maybe twice. Okay. In 7 years, like.
Yeah, bro. So the number I called you, that's your number?
Yeah.
And your name is Damon?
Damon.
Okay, it's Damon. Gotcha. Yeah, man, I'll definitely look into that. If you can give me the phone number.
Yeah. You send me a text. I'll shoot you the address. You can call it. It's a waiting list. They always say it's unavailable. But shit, I can tell that night when I'm in that motherfucker, half the damn cars, parking lot don't be full. It's 2 or 3 of them open. But what they do is that they try to how do you say scan the people.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
When I first got there, it was only about you had to have somebody had to know you that lived.
Like a referral,
like a referral type of thing. Old white lady put me up on it. She was working at a hotel that I was going to every night. She was like, "Hey, I see your LA ID. So you must be working up here now." I'm like, "Yeah, I got a job at the barbershop down the street." She's like, "Are you planning on moving up here? Or you just gonna stay up here?" I'm looking for a place. She's like, "Well, I know you can afford 800, 700." So, like when I first moved in, it was like 675, like right under 700, and it was cool. Went up a little bit since I've been there.
Right.
That shit, still,
it's still totally. I mean, a full place for $750. It's
a full place. Yeah, like and it's got a balcony. Got a free laundry room. Got 3 laundry machines. You ain't gotta pay nothing to go in there.
Oh wow, that's great.
A free laundry room. Yeah, and it's cool though. 3 laundry, 3 washing machines, 3 dryers, all of them like nice ass whirlpools, new shit. It's a whole bunch of white people there. You know what I mean? And it used to be a PGA golf course hotel. So when they had them PGA tournaments, the golfers used to get those little suites. They used to be like suites. So they're not like regular
told me that, you were the first person who tells me God bless in 2025, man.
Yes, thank you, bro.
It felt good. It felt real good, man.
Well, I'm a real man of God, man. You know, and I said for
You
God
mean
to
it.
bless people. Yeah, like, you know, you can't say God bless to everybody, but you say may God bless you, and you know, God might bless them. You know what I mean?
Mm.
For the most part, you know, that's just the way I live every day before I even get up and, you know, get my eyes open real good. I always give thanks God to me another day.
Right.
And everything I have right now in this barbershop, having this barbershop is because of God. I don't, you know, I don't live my life like everybody else. I just work hard as I can and try to do good to people.
Right.
Because this is the business of helping people feel good about themselves. Like,
right.
you know, when a person get a haircut, it changes their spirit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Completely. You know what I mean? I had a lot of situations over the years where, you know, it just, you know, God, you know, it makes me feel good to be a barber. You know what I mean? I could have chosen a whole bunch of different other careers, but this was the one that really made sense.
You're passionate about
it.
it.
Because I see instant, you know, people can't, you know, some people can be fake about a lot of stuff, but you can't fake your spirit changing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I see it transform right in front of people, like boom. And it really makes me feel good, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. This 2025, I started it off with the left foot. You know, being homeless. I was homeless on January 1st. I was homeless, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I slept in the car, and then on the second is when I moved in where I'm at right now. Yeah. But you know, the funny thing is
you sign a lease or you
it's month to month. Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool. I give you the information and you sign up with them. As soon as they call you and be like they got one open. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that spot is it's real good. They only charge like $250 deposit.
Oh, great!
So it's like whatever the rent is, and it's $250. And
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. With my daughter's mom, things they turn out real bad, man. She kicked me out of the house with the police, and I was staying with my family. I was staying with my mom.
But you didn't get no DV, did you?
Restraining order?
No, DV. Domestic violence.
Oh, domestic. Well, that's what you're claiming.
No, I mean, no, did you get convicted?
No.
You good.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You know, 3 DVs is like a DUI,
bro. Right.
It becomes felony. Like, but right now, like, say for instance, if you're looking for a crib or whatever, they look on your record if you got a DV or a fucking eviction or what's up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was not convicted.
No, you good. But I'm just saying, giving you future heads up. That's why it's, you know, it's been important for us to try to dodge them motherfuckers. Like an idiot. If a motherfucker giving us an attitude, let that bitch be. Just walk away. Turn your camera on. Like, turn your camera. I'm recording you, bitch. I ain't going to jail. You the one acting a fool. Hell no. Turn that camera on. Save yourself.
And then on the first, my mom kicked me out. Yeah, my mom.
But see, one thing about moms can be mad at us for 2-3 days. You can pick up the phone and just call and say, hey, I was just thinking about you. I love you. Hey, I don't care if you're still mad at me. Boom, hang up in her face. You gonna call back 2 days later. Where you at, Poppy? Bring your ass home. Like, you know what I mean? Mom only gonna be mad for a couple of days. A woman, when we let a woman in our life, if we ain't letting the one that really love us, and when they change their mind, they mean it.
Yeah.
They really don't. Like, a woman off emotions will drop us fast as a fucking, you know what I mean? Fast as a beat and go pick up another one like it ain't shit. But that's a sign that when you really look at the type of woman that it is, her mind was in one place. Financial security only. She really wasn't in love with you. Mm-hmm. But when you put that baby in her, she got stuck with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So in the long run, as fathers, bro, this is another thing that women don't, that they don't realize. My grandfather taught me this shit a year ago, bro. That's why I ain't never tripped on none of my children with my baby mamas, bro. Wonder why? When we make a baby with a woman, yeah, it's your baby. But remember, it's ours. We created it.
Right.
And if you ever decide to leave, you're going to take care of it. We can go around the corner and leave, and you'll never find us again. And we can start a whole new family with a whole new woman all over. You can't.
You're going to have to take another man. He going to have to accept that child. He going to have to accept you. He going to have to, you know what I mean? They can't go back. We can throw all that shit back at them and go start all over again 20 times if we wanted to. And every time, it's only going to be on them. You know what I mean? We don't have to take care of that child. Only thing we had to do is create that motherfucker. For real. You're going to be stuck with that motherfucker. And then if you stuck with it, eventually you're going you're gonna be so mad at the child because he looked like us that you're gonna run it off. Like, you know what I mean? Kick it out and run it off like it never ever failed. Like they hold that grudge. Like they be mad at us for leaving their ass and some other shit. That's my daughter. She beautiful, man. The whole thing she looks like you. She do look just like you. But when I say it like that, bro, that's another reason why the mothers don't like them. Because they look like their damn daddy. If their daddy ain't with them, you know, a lot of men are the type of people that if we ain't with the woman, we ain't gonna fuck with the child. I know motherfuckers like that. That's motherfuckers that really got with that woman because they was sexually attracted to her, head over heels over the bed, sucker for love. And when she got with her, yeah, she gave you what you wanted, but she didn't like it. She ended up leaving your ass. Right. And you bitter for now on out. Oh, fuck you. I still love you. I still want to be with you. Like, some men don't want to let it go. That really was the woman of their dreams. They had a chance, but they fucked it up. Like, but even the chance that they had, it wasn't a genuine chance because she didn't choose him because she really liked him. She chose him by the gestures. We have to make a bitch like us when we really like a woman. It's hard to and when we chasing something that we like and they don't like us, we have to make them like us. And remember, when we make them like us, we didn't make them fall in love with us. We made them like us. Being okay with exactly. Us. Oh yeah, he cute, he funny, he cool. He's somebody but exactly. If you're not her man and shining on it, and you would know that if you was. When the first day you met her, she would have sucked your dick in public if you was the man that she thought in her shining armor. You know what I mean? And you've seen some women how they go crazy over some of their homies, and the homie don't give a fuck about the bitch. Like, but she really into this dude. Yeah. If that nigga show a half an interest to that girl, he'd be with her. She'll be with her for the rest of her life. You know what I mean? But them are the women that choose the men that they like, and we chase the women that we like. And if we get them to like us back, it's cool, but it don't mean that the bitch loves us. The only way we can make them fall in love with us is to be completely genuine. And just like you said, usually after 1 or 2 babies, they ain't got no choice. But one ain't going to stop them. You got to put 2 or more to make them really be like, God damn, I love him. I have no choice to be with him. I got 2 babies. What if I leave him? I'm going to be stuck with these babies. Like, and that's where, you know, I never made that mistake to make 2 in one spot. You know what I mean? And that's like, you know, even with my son, mom, my grandfather taught me this shit. He said, if you're really trying to be with her, or if you really want her for the rest of life, drop 2 in her back to back. If not, if she show you crazy signs through the process of that first one, soon as she drop that motherfucker, get the fuck on. Like, do what you're supposed to do. Make her feel comfortable. Go to the hospital. Sure, you're going to be there. But that next day, get the fuck on. Don't come back. For real, leave that motherfucker right where she at. And I did a lot of I did a motherfucker like that. All right, man, fuck that. My baby mama was not the one. She showed me real quick. I'm like, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gonna be here for my daughter, but I ain't fucking with you. No. And that's what she got bitter at. When I didn't want to be with her, she didn't want me to see the child. You know what I mean? Just like you said right at the beginning, I never knew all this because I got together with someone when I was too young. You know, I never got the chance to know all of it. But see, that's the difference between having a big brother or having big homies that have little experience. Some of us, man, like you say, you fall into it, but you did everything that you were supposed to do. But I thought that yeah. You did your part. It's just that she wasn't ready neither. She didn't want that. You know what I mean? Both of y'all was too young at the time. Even though y'all shared a good experience together, having a baby, to be with each other, or to live happily ever after, that's a whole other experience that y'all gonna have to find with somebody else. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, y'all was compatible when y'all was younger, but as you got older, y'all wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always think about it like that. And for us to be the bigger men of the situation, you got to always sit down and chop it up with it and give it a full lay down. You know, we grew out of love with each other, but it was gonna happen naturally because we was too young when we got with each other. Right. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm not mad at you. I just want to, you know, no matter what, we gotta always be there for that baby.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
100%.
So for the most part, you know, she like I say, in the long run, she y'all become real good friends, bro. Like your baby mama be your best friend. You're like mine is. When we fall out still, but when we fall out, it's like dumb shit that she do, and I just go off. I don't give her a second chance to come back from it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hell no, I don't play a victim on this one, bitch. I get a chance to go off on your ass. I'm going off. But that's her baby. You know, if it really come down to it, if something was to happen to me, what you gonna do? You gonna have to take care of that motherfucker. It's yours. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be able to have a father that want to be in their children's life. Oh, and it's sad, bro, because some of these women, you got fathers that want to be in their children's life, and they won't let them. They don't. Yeah, that's what's happening. And then they turn around and tell the kids, "Oh, your daddy said shit. He don't want to be with you. He don't love you. You don't really want to see you." Nah, you motherfucker, you hide that motherfucker the whole while.
Every resentment just got towards me. She's just taking it on our daughter.
Yeah, but in the long run, that's gonna hurt. You know, it's gonna hurt her and the relationship she have with it. It's just like my daughter, man. Once she got old enough where I can tell her, man, that wasn't me. That was your dumbass mama doing that shit. Now she started looking at her mama crazy. Like, you told me he did it. Nah, it was you all along. Yeah. I used to buy my daughter shit for Christmas, and you know, and I call her and be like, "I'm outside. Come outside and get it. Put it on the porch." And I'll put the shit on the porch and leave it. And she'll make a video throwing the shit in the trash. Man, she don't want this shit. I'm like, bitch, you ain't shit. That was not even, that's not for you. Like, that wasn't even for you to do that, to make that decision. Like, but that's the way you want it to be. Just know that I recorded that shit. I'm going to show her that shit when she get older. See, I bought you all kind of shit. Your mama threw that shit away. You said you didn't even want it. You didn't even see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to believe in God a lot more than what I used to, you know? Because one of the things that I never did before, it's not that I don't believe, I believe in God, but I never had him present. Everything that I did, everything that I ever accomplished, I never said thank God, you know? I was very selfish. I would always think that
it was you doing it.
It was me doing it. Yeah.
And then, you know, and that's what we do as human beings. We always, you know, at first, you know, in the beginning, we don't know. If you don't know God, you don't know that God is working, you know, behind the scenes for you and a whole nother light, bro. If you don't see the work of God working in your life, you would never know that God is there for you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, you know, it's all about how do you say, when God catches our attention, he catches our attention when we by ourselves. And he catches it like on a subliminal note. And for that, you know, he's gonna you know, he's showing you something right now, you know. Yeah. And we gotta be the bigger man in order for it to even play out in our favor. Because if you try to play crazy, you try to play hard about it, it's gonna cost you in the long run. Like and she going and they gonna always be there attacking you. You know what I mean? Attacking your ass. So it's like if you play it smart, you always be good. You know what I mean? If you feed into her negativity, it's gonna make it worse on you. You know what I mean? And she used that as an example. See, I told you he was negative. He violent. You know what I mean?
You know, when I first separated, the first 2 months, I couldn't sleep at night. I just couldn't sleep at night. So, that's what I was doing. I was starting to drink. You know, starting to drink every night. I bought a bottle of Fireball, and I
should have did. You know, the biggest problem was you should have been trying to find another. What time you close? I don't close at 8:30, 9 o'clock. You get me in? Will I be able to get you in? I got 2 more people after him. What type of haircut you trying to get? A low taper. A low taper? Yeah. Let me see what your top look like. Yeah, I can get to you. Let's see what clock. Let's see what time it is. You come back around 7:45? An hour? You good on that? I got 2 more people right after him. No matter what, they outside in their car waiting. I work for about 5 appointment only. You know what I mean? I'll be able to get to you. Like, I got 2 heads ahead of you. About any other barbershops around here? I'm the realest one out. You know, after 7 o'clock, I'm the only thing that's open. I'll be able to get you. It's just gonna be a minute. You have to wait a minute.
They do have another one right around the corner, or down the street. You keep going past the heavy hitters. I tell you like this. Only reason why I sent you down there because I want you to get fucked up and come back down here. You get fucked up, you gonna run back down here. Hey, goddamn, look what they did to my head. But I'm the only one that's available. I mean, that's really, I'm the only black barber out here that only go on shop, and I come off of Crenshaw, so I've been here 5 years. So you want a real haircut? Huh? Yeah, I used to work the Millennium. In the network? Yep. Worked there 17 years. I came out here and opened up my own shop. Wait. Like I say, you sit around, you can go out to your car, I come out there and get you. What kind of car you in? That's it right here? Huh? Is it right here? No, I operate by VIP. Everybody get that. That's why I get my money at, because it's intimate. You know what I mean? All right. You go outside, I got you. Yeah, I work. I said high quality and convenience.
Yeah, bro. You're legit. You're legit. I'm glad. I'm trying
to deal with them. I don't even deal with people like that. That you know, she's young, but I already know where she's coming from. But I don't even deal with walk-ins like that. You got my door locked. I looked up and said, "How the hell you get in here?" You got my shit locked up. Like, yeah, I'm really prestigious. And they come in and walk in like that, they get over on my whole little system, the way I got it going, the way I got it set up. Right. And then they look at me in a whole nother sense. I'm black. I'm like, I hear you, you know. You gotta understand how my business operates. Yeah, shit. I don't want to work like that.
I like how you stand to your feet. You know, you say what you say, and it's gotta be
stick to it. You know, the only way you can be professional. You know? I like that shit a long time ago. But you know, some young people, they don't understand the process.
Oh no, yeah, no.
So they try to, you just gotta stand firm on it, do what you gotta do it on a professional note, you know. Got witty. That's what they get. They get the scrambling at the last minute trying to get a goddamn haircut. Yeah. And damn well Saturday and Sunday. Sunshine in the bird.
I mean, just the fact that you're here on a Sunday, I mean, that shows your commitment too, you know?
Yeah, the crazy part is, I've been open since 5 o'clock.
Wow.
I'm supposed to come in at 5 this morning. I had a tow driver on my regular.
You need to get on the road?
No, he come every 2 weeks. When he come home, this motherfucker get a haircut. He got off at Thursday afternoon. He off Friday, Saturday. He leave on Sunday morning. He off 2 days. He leave early Sunday morning. He got a haircut Thursday when he came home. Got a fresh fade. Motherfucker got a fresh fade right before he walked out, before he got in his truck and pulled it out. Like 2 days later, he gonna be calling, man, my shit done grew back out, man. I can't wait. Can't wait till I get home, man. I need you to cut my hair. Like this motherfucker. If I had this motherfucker every week, like if he was at home every week, that motherfucker would haircut 2 times a week, bro. Shit. He like one of my craziest clients. Like, Lord, like some people get saved, bro. Like I got some clients, man, as soon as they feel that shit going back, they call me, man, my hair growing back. Like, man, what you thought? Like shit. 72 hours max. Man. I was gonna last a week. But the way the economy is, man, a lot of people can't afford it. They want to, but they can't afford to do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really get a haircut. Like I'll get a haircut about every 2 months. and only because I get it so short that and I don't mind it being long. I don't mind when it's a little long. Um, I mean, it's just I work from home, so
No, you don't. Your parents ain't. Like you said, if you ain't got nothing really to do on the outside, you can rock it. You can rock it until it goes out to proportion where you feel like, okay, I need a haircut. You know what I mean? But for the most part, if you get a good haircut and you mess around and go out in public and you catch enough compliments, you're gonna want to hear those compliments again. You know what I mean? Those are addictive, haircut clients. They really get caught up in the wrath of the good haircut. Like, those are the good type of addictions. Yeah, if nothing else, when you getting those comments, motherfuckers are telling you actually look good. Like, you know what I mean? You looking good. Man, your haircut good. Who got your hair? This is work. What type of work you do? What type of remote work you do? I'm a pharmacy tech. Okay. So I work for CVS. So you do like customer service? Yeah. Yeah, I've been with them for 9 years now. Oh, that's what's up. So what you do, like four and on, or 6 and on? Hold on, let me just repeat it. No, I was just calling when I get my call. I swear that shit sound like they gave it to me. They gave it to me. Where you get that from? They gave it to me. So what I do for CBS is this is my kind of my side job. Yeah. I work on call every weekend. Okay. So for any emergency, like let's say you were waiting for your medication to arrive Friday night or Saturday morning, yeah. I didn't show up. They call me. I have to find ways. Call to the doctor, call to the hospital, and see what happens. Yeah, pretty much. But then during the week, what I do is I manage a team. I have an oncology team based off of Kansas City, in Missouri. So what we do is we call the insurances and make sure that insurances will pay for your medication. And if they don't, they will try to get you something either cheaper or something that insurance will pay for. Oh, okay, so a substitute. Yeah, substitute. Yeah. So that's what I do. I've been with them for 9 years now. It's not bad though. That's why they pay good. Yeah, right now they pay me good. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I work from home. Yeah. Yeah, and they pay you shit. Yeah, that's what's up. I used all my savings to buy a house 4 years ago. And your wife divorced you. She wanted to keep it. She kept it. You gotta keep it, man. It'll be on the market in 2 years. Then you know why? Why I just said She gonna try to get this. She gonna want the equity money. She gonna try to win it down, sell it. No, she can do none of that because it's still under both of our names. Yeah. But I told her, you're keeping our daughter. I replace it. I put my daughter's name on it. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Put it in the trust. Yeah. Put my daughter on it. Replace your name with your daughter and put it in the trust. And have it where she can't sell it without your daughter's signature. You know what I mean? But you're not doing that. You know what I mean? We'll try to get in a better position where you can get you one. You know what I mean? That's the plan. What I say is, I did it once with no experience. Like I was able to buy a house with no experience. Now I have experience. You got experience. You can pull it off again. Yeah. You gotta get the numbers right. You know what I mean? That's the hardest part. That's my oh shit. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so my goal right now is just to settle down and get my shit together. Find out what's gonna be my next move. I definitely want to buy another house. One day. It's not gonna happen right away, but you can. Just depending on what you gotta build that pathway. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Save it up. I like what you just said, pathway, because that's exactly what it is, bro. It just don't happen overnight. Yeah. You gotta put it to the side, save it up, and really make it happen. You know what I mean? Like right now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to buy a big chunk of land, 20 acres. Oh wow! And I'm gonna start it off doing homestead boondocking stations. I want to turn it into a boondocking to a place where people can go out there with their seafood, with their toys and Barbies, and go out there and just camp out. Right. And then I'm gonna try to see if I can create something where people can have a little oasis out in the desert. Right. And it's pretty cool. The land. I haven't surveyed the land, been out there, checked it out. I can build some little tracks and sit out there, make it look fun, make somebody want to go out there and really, and spend some time on the land, pay for the rent. You know what I mean? But I got just an idea. Hopefully, I can pull it off this year. I'm gonna try to get the land. Good, man. Try to do that, man. Those are big, great, good plans. Like that. As men, as men, we're. I feel that a lot of times, just because we were born with a gift, it immediately sets us up for failure. That's the expectation. Oh, he's a dude. He's just gonna fuck up. At one point, it doesn't matter how good he goes. At one point, he's just gonna fuck it all. That's what they think. Yeah. But that's why man did we built this world, man. And because of good man that made good things come true, make things that good things happen. And the same way, I was telling you like Salt and Sea, and I've been always an outdoor nature person, and I have a 1,000 trail campground membership, and they got 1,000 trails all over. But when I started to go out to these thousand, they charge us $1,600 a year to be into this program. I can rent out my space. It's like that's a lot of money for me to be given to a campground. You know what I mean? Even if they do got 100 different locations, I can build my own campground for $20,000. If I pay for that membership for 10 years, that's $20,000 right there. I done donated to them, and I could have bought my own land and created my own. You know what I mean? Close to my home, like you know what I mean. But it's just I'm into boondocking. I'm into stargazing. I'm into going out to I love RV. Yeah. And that's the only thing I really do. I got a big ass telescope. I got to stargaze, but I want to get me like a little razor, and I want to go, night desert ride, and I want to have some fun like everybody else, bro. And that's the ultimate, so you get a piece of land and be able to go out to the desert and enjoy yourself. Oh yeah. So I've been following these boondock channels and stuff where people is living off the grid, boondocking, and staying out in the desert for weeks at a time. Oh yeah. It ain't costing shit, From here, the little land that I'm getting is about 30 minutes away, so I'll be able to, it'll be drivable. I can go there, go drive there from here. Spend the day there, spend the whole day out there if I wanted to. That's what's up, man. They got this big ass train coming through, bro. And it's to me, that's one reason why I want to stop because the train track runs through the property. And eventually, all throughout there is going to be some type it's going to be some type of development. They might try to make even buy you land. Yeah, somebody gonna come through there and want that, especially with the train coming through there. Right. And it comes, the piece of property sits on where the train crossing is. It's a train crossing on the railroad. So no matter what, somebody got to cross that train track and they got to get on my land just to cross it. So you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna charge them, no, but I can see the potential of somebody wanting, trying to put something big out there, and they see that I'm in the way, and they got to cash me out to move me, Right. I ain't really going nowhere. They have to really cash me out to move. So that's my oasis. You see that's where I think men and women we like our biggest difference is that we plan ahead. Exactly. We seem to and we can live with nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some women can if they come from down to earth, places. But if they already materialistic lives or live life kind of real easier, always trying to do something to live a little easier. A lot of people, ain't never had to live hard or work hard. You know what I mean? So everything in their life they need has either been given to them or they, like you said, it's been a dishwasher. They ain't never had to wash dishes. It's always been something doing it for them. And for us, we had to iron our own clothes. We had to wash them motherfuckers, hand wash them, hand dry them. Like we had to really, if it came down to it, we can do all that shit ourselves and survive off of nothing and still be happy, bro. Like you know what I mean? Some of these motherfuckers. We'll still keep a smile on our faces, even though we go through some of the worst. But shit think ever. About it though. Anytime a man, what do men get out of life? What do we get out of life? Other than happiness by making the ones around us happy. Happy, yeah. Your father is the only one that's want to see you
be successful more than anybody and don't have two thoughts of your success. Same one. We get a wife, what we do everything in the world to keep her happy.
Make her happy.
When we get a family, we do everything in the world to make them happy.
happy.
We giving out. Ain't none of them motherfuckers giving back in.
We don't even recognize.
Even on Father's Day, we barely get a damn. You know what I mean? But when we say it like that, and this is most fathers, most men in the world, men don't get shit out of no relationship that we get in, but give out love. That's all we do it for. We do it for love. We want that validation. We want our woman to love us. We want our children to love us. Anytime that balance is not there, we're not getting love from the ones that we love, we feel incomplete. So what do a real man get out of love or a family? The love that we put out, you know what I mean? And that's all we do is put out love. We don't get it back. We just put it out. We just give it. We give our whole life and don't get shit back in return. You know what I mean? Just some of them might appreciate us, but that's the biggest gift to a woman, man. Like if a woman ain't really loving you passionately and really showing her, you know, her genuinely appreciation of you, yeah, we wasting our time, bro. Because only thing we doing is for validation for her to love us. And damn, if I can't make you happy, you ain't loving me. Then what the fuck am I doing? Fuck these kids. Yeah. That's what a lot of men do, man. They just let it go, bro. Once they come to that conclusion, this shit ain't working out. It's over. But that's what we get out of it, bro. We put out, but we get back to it.
No, we don't. And then when we ever ask for some type of recognition, the first thing they say, well, you're the man, right? That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do, yeah.
You're so right about everything you say, man. Perfect. Thanks, man.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly what I was looking for. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. How much are you?
45.
45. Okay.
Your cash card or?
Oh, I can pay with card?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
You have you got an iPhone? You can do Apple Pay.
Oh, I can do Apple Pay. Yeah, let's do it.
Send it to me. That number you call? Yeah.
Can I do Zelle?
No, my Zelle fucked up.
But you mean what's it called? The Cash App?
No, Apple Pay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go to my number where you just called me, and send me a text message.
Okay.
Go to message. All right. No, right here. No. Just send me a text and say hi. I think you might have to store my number. But you go do Apple Cash right there.
Okay.
Send it straight to me.
You said 45. I'm gonna make it 50. Okay.
God bless you. And that's because you called me. You called me before 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock from 7 to 11 is VIP hour.
You know what? It's saying that it's not attached to a debit card, but can I pay cash? Because I do have a card. Yeah. Let me have 40 here. Let me go grab 10 for my card.
You good? You know you good. Okay.
I'm gonna go grab 10 right now. Is it cool if I bring my dog so you can meet her?
Yeah, you good. You good.
All right, I'm gonna leave my sweater there.
Hey, how y'all doing? Push that like button. Conversations with a barber. Y'all like my barber shop? I'm gonna be back later.